Hi, my name is Jacob, and this is my video for Technology in the Entertainment and Media Industries class for Full Sail University. One of the main things that I learned in this industry, or this class for my industry, is a lot of things are going to be repetitive. The basics of my industry fall within the same categories between different designers. It's all based on the same platform. I'm hoping that by what I end up learning further on in this curriculum, that I'll be able to help change a lot of how that platform works, because right now it's all based on the same thing, but the graphics and the game design are a lot different based on who creates the game, but the initial idea is all the same. I'm hoping to change that and, go through and have a different game platform instead of just one character running around doing the same action as every other game. I want it to be something completely different. Not sure how I'm going to do that yet, but we'll see what happens. Got a long way to go in this career. Classes are going to just now get started, so I'm hoping for the best, and we'll see where it goes from there. I don't really have any advice I would give on this class. It's kind of one of those things where it helps you do research, learn a little bit more about your industry that you might not have known before. For me, I learned quite a bit that I didn't know before, mostly with how game designers pretty much only change little minor details within a game, like a storyline or skill development, stuff like that, but they don't derive from different platforms. They're all the same, and I don't really like that. And there are speculations of people that are trying to change it, in MMORPGs. They're trying to get people to develop ideas to where AIs are more interactive, instead of just walking up, clicking on them, talking to them a little bit, collecting a few items and whatever, and it'd be done. They're wanting to completely change it to where you actually interact and do things with AIs, and you can control the outcome of how the game works. To me, that aspect is really fascinating. Or instead of an enemy monster, just attacking you when it sees you, or when you attack it, it'll have more of a purpose in a game. You could go around and an enemy could, build things or destroy things that you've created, or, steal treasure chests that, you didn't get to in time, or something along those lines. Things like that really piqued my interest, and when I started looking into a lot of the different forms and stuff like that for this class, and I was seeing a lot of ideas thrown around like that, that really piqued my interest. I've been playing MMORPGs pretty much my entire life, and it has pretty much been all the same. If you look at Guild Wars or World of Warcraft, the graphics are different, they're completely different. The skills that you use are completely different, but the idea behind the game is all the same. And I never really noticed that until I started going into this class, researching all this stuff about my personal industry in game design, and really noticed the little details that everybody tends to fall in line and do the same thing, and then it just relies on storyline differences, skill animation differences, and little things like that. But every game thus far that I have seen, I now see it as the initial platform, and the platform doesn't change. it's interesting, and I don't understand why it's always been the same, why nobody has done something different. So I'm hoping that through this class, you know, allowing me to see this and look at this as a whole, I'm hoping that I can take this knowledge, go forward in my degree, and change this platform simplicity and do something bigger with it, bigger and better. You know, go create an MMORPG that, you know, is completely on different guidelines than any other, and see what happens. Whether it works or it doesn't, it'll be different, and I'll be okay with the outcome either way. The only thing I would change about this class is this video. I don't like doing videos, but I know in this industry I'm going to have to do a lot of videos. But that's pretty much the only thing that I really didn't like, was having to do this reflection video. But I did it, and we'll see how it goes. Thank you.